Caitlin. I'm from Bloomsburg University. I'm a communication studies major, and I've been interning at Militello Painting and Power Washing for the past couple of weeks. I'm here with Christian Militello, who is the owner, and I thought I would interview him and ask him a couple questions about himself and his business. So, Christian, tell me a little bit about yourself.
So, like Caitlin said, my name's Christian Militello. I have 3 kids, Sophia, Enzo, and Luca, and a lovely wife, Angelina. And we live in Erdenheim, Pennsylvania. I'm from Ambler. Angelina's from Upper Dublin, but now we live in Flowertown.
So how many years have you been in business?
We've been in business for 16 years. This will be our 16th year.
Why did you get into the painting and power washing business, and how did you start?
My grandfather was a handyman growing up, so he constantly had me around him fixing stuff, fixing windows that I'd break, or helping me at my mom's house run gas pipe or painting, or he kind of was like a Mr. Do-It-All, fix-it-all, and I'd help him in the summer times. And as I get older, I'd do more stuff with him, and painting was part of that. Like most athletes, they think they're going to be a professional athlete when they get older. So I thought I was going to be a professional baseball player. I went to college at Montgomery County Community College and then transferred to Eastern College, which is now university, and played baseball, both of those. But once baseball didn't work out, I had a friend who owned a painting and power washing company, and I asked him for a job. And for about 2 years, I worked with him, and eventually I got to the point where I had enough work on the side to say, hey, Jim, I'm giving my 2 weeks notice, and he knew from the beginning that I wasn't going to stay. So I gave him my 2 weeks notice and just kind of took a leap of faith and wanted to see what would happen. I mean, I was young, so it didn't really matter. And for the past 16 years, we've had our ups and downs. I lost a big part of my business, and when I didn't want to be in painting anymore, I bought a retail skateboard and engraving shop. Got a skateboard park built here in town in Ambler, and retail was not for me. So I restarted the painting business, which I never really gave up, and rebuilt the business. So here we are today.
So what is your company's mission?
I guess about 5 or 6 years ago, my wife Angelina decided to join the company. And at the time, I didn't know I needed the help as much as I did. I didn't know about as much about business as I do now. So when Angelina came along, maybe 3 years later, and I have my cheat sheet here, we have what is this here? We have our employee policy manual. And Angelina on her own came up with a company mission of sorts. Because of my college background in baseball in high school, a lot of the stuff we do revolves around baseball. And it's not just stuff we do. I mean, we don't go out and play baseball, we do go paint. But my logo and our mission statement, or vision statement, whatever you want to call it. So Angelina, and I have to give her 100% credit for this because we have not changed it at all, and I'm going to read this off of the sheet. So in our handbook, in section 040, it says vision statement. By understanding and adopting our vision, you will improve your chances of success and advancement at Militello Painting and Power Washing. Our vision is the reason we are in business. It's what drives our company, and your embracing of these values is very important. The acronym, right? That's the right word, acronym, for our vision statement is home run. So H would be honesty, O would be open communication, M, meticulous attention, E, excellent customer service, R is responsiveness, U is unparalleled quality, and N is nurturing relationships. Every day we commit to hit a home run. We expect honesty and open communication between every employee of Militello Painting and Power Washing. Our meticulous attention to detail will ensure our excellent customer service. Should anything arise, our responsiveness to the situation will ensure that we are giving unparalleled quality to our customer. Militello Painting and Power Washing commits to nurturing relationships with our employees as well as our customers. So I've had many proud moments of my wife with our company because I'm sure she didn't go to Penn State to become the business manager, as she puts it, the boss of a painting company. But this is, one of the most proud things I've seen her do. So that's it. Home run.
Okay. Home run. So how did you build a successful customer base?
Like I said earlier, I eventually got enough clients on the side to start my business, and it was about a month's worth of work. And also, like I've said, I was around my grandfather a lot, and he was the kind of guy who would show up on your house on Christmas Eve to replace your hot water heater with a smile on his face, and he really didn't care. He was just happy to do it. If you choose, or it chooses you to be in the service industry, you have to have some sort of humbleness, or you have to be service oriented, whether it's being a waiter or waitress or a hairdresser or a painting company or a HVAC company. You're here to help the people who need your service. And growing up being a catcher for my baseball teams, growing up I was always a manager, and I was always having to be the manager on the field as a catcher and take care of my pitcher or notice things. And I think the combination of those things, my grandfather helping out with being a catcher and a baseball manager, really honed in my service mentality. And I think that clients see how much we care, because we really do. And from me, it just trickles down. And then our employees feel the same way. So the reason, and primarily the largest reason we are able to build a successful customer base is because of our referrals. And we get referrals not just because of the quality of work we do, but because of our personalities. So it goes a long way.
So why do your customers choose you over your competition?
This is not an easy question for anyone to answer because everybody wants to be different, right? And in the painting world, everyone says they're a high-end painter. Well, we are a high-end painting company, but I think the fact that we are family-run with Angelina in the office and myself, one of my longest employees I've been friends with even longer, people get that feeling. I think they just get a good feeling about us. We also try and make our clients feel comfortable. So one thing we do for an estimate, if we were to show up at your house for an estimate, the day before the estimate, you would get an email with a picture of me. And let's say your husband wasn't there, and in order to make you feel comfortable, you'd see a picture of me and my reviews. And if we were to do the job for you, you would get a picture of your crew leader and a description of who he is and his reviews. So a comfort level. Constant communication. We leave note cards at the end of the day if a client's not there. And our foreman will leave a note card that says, hey, this is what we did today and this is what you can expect tomorrow. If you have any concerns, leave it on this note card, and there's a constant communication back and forth. It's pretty easy to do what we do successfully, and it's really only a couple of things. It's pick up the phone, and if you can't pick up the phone, return the call. So communication, do what you say you're going to do, and show up when you're going to say you're going to show up. I mean, it's pretty easy. So for those really simple reasons, I think that's why our customers choose us.
Where do you see your business in the next 5 to 10 years?
So, growing a business is just like life. You live and you learn, and you constantly want to get better and do better. So in the next 5 to 10 years, I'd like to see the employees we have. I'm big on hiring from within. I'd like for the employees we have to move up. And I really want to work towards their strengths, not their weaknesses. So for instance, if we have an employee who's running a crew right now, and as we grow, he's able to manage multiple crews, and let's call that a production manager or a chief of operations. I'd like to see him in that position in the next 5 to 10 years. If we have another guy who's great with clients and has some attributes that help towards selling, I'd like to see him go towards sales and maybe become another estimator or salesman. So I want to see the company grow from within, which I guess people call organically. And wherever that takes us, I'll go with it. I'd like for my position in the company to change. Every day I have ideas, and I feel like I do part of the ideas and I never finish them, and I'd like more time to pursue the ideas I have that better the company and the client's experience.
Excluding your company, what company or business do you admire the most?
So excluding mine, I've developed a lot of friends in the area, and I have a lot of friends in the area that own service-oriented companies. Really, it's not one company. It's more or less how they treat their clients. So if you have a company, and it could even be a big box store, it could be a certain sales rep from Best Buy or Macy's that is just very customer service oriented. So I'm a consumer too, and I buy cable and I buy stuff at convenience stores and clothing stores, and really what I've come to do is actually compliment the people who are very good at their job. So if there's somebody behind the register and they're doing a great job, I want to tell them, because I know what it's like to be on the other side when people tell us what a great job we do. So really, it's companies that are service oriented, that have the customers in mind. That's who I respect the most.
What do you do for fun when you are not working?
So being as I have 3 kids, obviously them. My middle one, Enzo, he plays t-ball. And this year he chose to do fall ball at 4. My oldest was a softball player, but she was really into music and art, so we'll do stuff with her. We'll go to the movies. We try and get out a lot. We just recently went to go see Stomp for my daughters. She's 12 for her one of her Christmas. It was a family Christmas present, so we went to go see Stomp. I enjoy being outside, doing athletic things. So really, it's family-oriented stuff.
So, last question: what is the best way for customers to reach out to you?
The best way usually is email. Now, because Militello is hard to spell, you can just typically, if you just type painting company Ambler, Pennsylvania, you'll find us. You go to the website, you can contact us there. We have a really easy scheduling system, which is called the website's called ScheduleYourEstimate.com, which is really easy to remember. You just type in ScheduleYourEstimate.com. It brings you to our website. You can pick a time and an hour where I'm free, where you're free, and you enter your information about your project, and we'll come out there, take a look at it. You can call the office. All the stuff's able to be found online.